If you have trouble like I do saving extra money and not spending it for all those entertainment things and all that crap out there, I'm going to show you a way that you can save a lot more money going forward. Hey guys, welcome to Profit Kingdom. Today we're going to talk about the envelope system and what you do and how to use it. So we're going to go back to my childhood because I was actually taught this when I was a kid. The envelope system is a really simple system to use and understand. So what you do is you get a handful of envelopes, probably 5 or 10 or whatever your budget depends on, and you're going to label these. So before we do that, let's talk about what you need to do beforehand. So the first thing you need to do is you need to figure out a budget. Everything revolves around a budget. And so what you have to do is you have to go in and figure out what are your expenses, what are your incomes, all of that stuff. So on one list, go ahead and just write your income. If you have multiple incomes, write those all down. All the money coming in, this is after taxes, is what you're taking home and what's going into your bank. Once you've done that, you have to add up all of your expenses. So make sure that you put these in kind of main categories. What that means is if it's entertainment, so if you count entertainment as TV and cable and all of that stuff, put that as one thing. So your entertainment is all of that mixed together. You may even want to write little subsections on your envelope so that you know entertainment means TV, cable, going to the movies, things like that. Now, if you haven't already set up a budget, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another video for you that goes through how to set up a budget. It's as simple as what we just went over, is knowing what your expenses are, knowing what your income is or your profit is, and going from there. At this point, you're ready to go. So grab a marker, Sharpie, doesn't have to be 2 colors, but grab something, grab your envelopes, and we're going to start. So what I'm doing here is I'm writing out all of those expenses. So for example, I have the first one labeled gas. And what that is going to do is that's going to, anything that money goes in, it's going to go to the gas. Same thing for electric. We're going to go ahead and write that down. So anything that's involved with electric, we're going to put that in that envelope. Once you're done with all those, go ahead and list all of your expenses on here so that your money is going to go into this envelope system. And we're going to go through how this is going to help you. Hopefully at this point, you've gotten all your expenses down. You've got everything ready to go. Just keep in mind that if you're not positive, so if you're negative, we've got to figure out some money to cut out. If you are spending more than you're earning, there's a problem. We got to start knocking off chunks of things. Don't get me wrong, I don't say that you should have to knock out like the entertainment or something small unless it's a $100, $200, $300 thing. You still have to have a lifestyle or a life with this. So what you're going to do is you're going to limit yourself. I highly recommend that you get rid of your debit card. I know it sounds crazy, always nuts, and get an ATM card. So what that only allows you to do is you physically have to drive to the bank to get your money out. This is really for those people that just have a hard time keeping on that budget. I'm in that similar category, so it makes sense for me to put my debit card away, take it out of my wallet, leave it at home, find a safe to put it in, or just get rid of it completely. Just go 100% in your savings account. What you're going to do with that is you're only going to allow yourself twice a month or once a week or whatever your time frame is, depending on your bills, you're only going to allow yourself to go to the bank that many times. Now, is there a digital way to do this? Absolutely. And what we're going to do is Devin and I are actually going to make another video. We'll link it down below to go over some of the alternatives to doing the cash envelope system. I highly recommend you start with this. So even though you can do it electronically, that still gives you full access to your bank account. And if you need to be restricted, you may just have to do a cash system. Make sure it's in a safe place. Get a safe to put these in, and then every so often when you need that gas money, you're going to go ahead and pull out this envelope and you're going to take out $20. Or you're going to do what I do and you're going to get gift cards that give you money back. So you'll get like a 2% kickback for buying gas cards. And so you're only going to have that gift card to use, and then now you've got to limit yourself. I don't have enough gas to get around. I can't go to the movies this week. I don't have enough gas money. I can't go over here this week. So I don't have entertainment funds this month. I've already spent it all. The leftover income is left in your savings account. So make sure that you grow that. Now you may have to make some alterations. So if you do, it may make sense for you to adjust what you're paying into each fund. So electric bill might have gone up $20 a month next year versus this year. So you're going to have to factor that into your budget. You either A, have to make more income to move forward, or B, you have to cut expenses. So you've got to figure out which fund is getting the money from. I am going to put in the link description below as well, a link on Amazon. It's an affiliate link, but what it is it's a professional version of the envelope system. So if you don't want to do horrible handwriting, because this bothers me to look at every month, is I'm going to show you the different plastic or cases that you can get, that you can actually sort them, label them, and have them all set in one place so you have access to your funds right away. I do also recommend that you guys do cash cards. I don't recommend that you necessarily put cash in, depending how safe your home is that you're in. So if someone has access to it, you don't want money going missing. My sister always took my freaking money, and it pissed me off because when it was time to get clothes, I was missing $100. I saved my money. She took it. I know you did it. I know you did it. I'm just joking, but not really. All right, guys. I hope this was helpful. Definitely give me a thumbs up if it was good. Share it with anyone that you know would get good advice out of this. This will definitely help you save a lot more money in the future. If you need more specific advice, we are going to make a video on actual income, how to set a budget and everything. Devin is also going to make up a follow-up video to this, which will be linked below, but we're going to have him do the opposing side. So he's going to find some digital alternatives to actually physically having the envelopes. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Oh, subscribe.